then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. So I said to him, "What will you give?" "I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay, and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll be married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And we'll meet stars at the parties I throw in my villas in Nice and Paris in June." So I said, "Okay." And I took a breath, and I got my yacht. And years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon.